Hello, dear viewers. As you can see, it's already March here in beautiful Northern California, and that means the swarm season is about to start. South from here, in the Bay Area, swarms have already been spotted as early as late February. But here, higher in the mountains, we probably won't see the swarms for another week. But hopefully soon the swarming will start. But anyway, this is a perfect time to prepare. So today we will be preparing our swarm traps. This, as you can see, is a 7-frame swarm trap from Dr. Leah's shop, horizontalhive.com. Next year I will probably have a bigger workshop than I have now, so I'll probably make my own swarm traps and probably a couple hives as well. But this year I'm going with what I could purchase online. So this box is new. It's best to condition it a little bit. So here I have some propolis, and we are going to sprinkle some on the bottom. And then we are going to blowtorch it. Mhm. Well, that's enough. As you can see, it is perfectly melted now, and it smells amazing, and I'm sure the feral deranged bees we are trying to catch will absolutely love this. Now, first we add some lemongrass lure. You can use slow release tubes. They're fine, but I found that this works perfectly fine for me. A tiny Ziploc bag with a little piece of a paper towel, like this, and a few drops of lemongrass oil. Amazing. The smell is absolutely wonderful, and the bees will love it. Yeah. So I try to seal it, but not perfectly, so it's not completely airtight. This way the oil will not evaporate very quickly, and the bees will still be able to smell it. So we'll just leave it on the bottom of the trap. Yeah, that's fine. It will be just laying there. Now the frames. Uh, at first, if it's possible, add a frame of old comb. This is the best, and it smells like home, and most of the comb is already built. So yeah, put it on the edge. That's how I do it, at least. Then the rest of the frames need to have a, yeah. If you don't have old comb, then a full foundation sheet will do just fine. But the rest of the frames should only have partial foundation. This way the bees will feel that there is a large empty cavity inside, and they'll be able to build their own comb. If you put sheets of full foundation inside, the swarm catching success will be much lower. Yes, so we have 2 frames, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And they fit pretty snugly, but it would be nice to have something like a little wedge. Yeah, it's important that the frames do not move during transportation, so that the bees don't get squashed inside when you drive this around. No, it's okay. I'll find a little wedge. Give me a second.
A few moments later.
Okay, I'm back and I got a little wedge with me. So we're just going to drive it between the wall and the last frame. And as you can see, it fits perfectly. The frames are not moving. So this is perfect. And now we can add a lid. And the trap is ready. I just want to add some braces here so that the lid doesn't open when I take it down or while I drive around with it. And it's done. The lid is attached very reliably, and this box is ready to be placed. I'll prepare a few more today, and thank you for watching.
A few moments later.
So one of the boxes we are going to leave right here on my front porch. It's not as efficient as in the forest, but last year I caught a couple swarms right here. Admittedly, one of the swarms was mine, one of my hives nearby has swarmed, but the other one was some kind of feral swarm, I believe. So yeah, I think it would make sense to leave one of the boxes here, and I'll hang the rest on the trees in the area and see what settles inside. Yeah, thank you.
1 hour later.
Later that day, I ratchet strapped several boxes to trees in the area. Lifting swarm traps is quite a workout.
3 weeks later.
One day, I came home to find a swarm make a temporary camp on the front of the swarm trap I left outside. Silly bees, that's not what the box is for. You are supposed to be inside. The lid was screwed on, and I was afraid trying to remove it would disturb the swarm, so instead I tried sweeping them inside the entrance. And as you can see, the bees eagerly marched inside the box. The smell of lemongrass must have been irresistible. In a few minutes I saw the queen. I was afraid she might panic and run away, but she walked into the entrance alongside the workers. Soon after, all the bees were inside the swarm trap.
Later.
It didn't take long for another swarm to settle into a swarm trap I left on a tree.
Later.
I took the box down and left it inside the hive overnight before properly moving them into their forever home. These bees were very industrious and already built some comb on all 7 frames. Second frame already had some nectar stored in it. More nectar, such good bees. As you can see, the bees are expanding the comb right now. More nectar and more construction on frame 5. On frame 6 I actually found the queen. Welcome to your new home, your majesty. Rent is due in October. The last frame was full of bees. I haven't seen any eggs or brood, but it's possible there was some under all the bees I didn't want to disturb. And then the bees settled into their new hive and lived happily ever after.